living secret lives. Even Shannon's mother, Karen, who saw her daughter nearly every day, homeschooled her here hugging Shannon at her engagement party, says she did not know the evil that lived in her daughter's mobile home. Did you ever hear a child crying?
No.
How could Karen not know? She doesn't want to be identified, but this is the room in the mobile home where investigators say they found a 6-year-old in a crib turned into a cage. In the next room, a nursery decorated for a newborn with monkeys on the wall put up by Karen herself. She thought it was her first and only grandchild.
Now, when you decorated that room, where was the 6-year-old?
I don't know.
Was she there?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Investigators say the 6-year-old was kept in the next room, starving, laying in feces, weighing less than 16 pounds.
That door was closed. And
you never heard anything? Never heard a cry? Never?
No. I don't know if...
Did you smell anything?
They had a dog in the house, so to me I said, you know, I don't want my grandchild coming into a house that smells like dog or, you know, gets into, it's very cheap carpet.
Do you think it was the smell of the dog or the condition that the daughter was kept in?
I don't know.
In hindsight, so many wishes I had.
We wished we would have opened the door, and had she been in there, which I can't say for certain that she was, that had I known, I would have kicked every door down. I would have kicked every door down.
As she looks back, Karen remembers Shannon bringing the 6-year-old over to her house.
She said she was Brian's cousin Steve's little girl.
And you believed it? You had no reason to doubt it?
Had no reason to doubt it.
She had no idea that child was her own grandchild.
She looks a lot like you did as a baby. You
What
know,
did she say to that?
I can't recall, you know, because it wasn't significant to me. I didn't think it was my granddaughter.
Karen says she often called before coming over to Shannon's mobile home, and Brian was never there.
I would call and say, you know, I'm coming over. And if they were trying to hide the child, then Brian could have easily taken her, removed her from the home.
Remember, sheriff investigators say Shannon hid 2 pregnancies and 2 births, kept a 6-year-old in life-threatening conditions. Why?
Have you asked her?
I've asked her.
And what does she say?
She just cries. I think she's just in total denial. I don't think she gets it yet. I don't, you know, there's something that took place in her mind.
Crying, denial. Karen is convinced the unexpected death of her second child, a 7-month-old son in 2007, sent Shannon into human meltdown.
What happened?
Yeah, and I think the black hole is what happened after the baby died. When you're looking at a child, the pictures of my granddaughter that I've seen, that she looked happy, healthy.
In many ways, Karen and her husband have died too. No access to the 6-year-old or the 2-month-old grandchildren.
We haven't done anything, and I feel like we're being punished like we have.
Karen thinks she and her husband will eventually move and blames her daughter's lies and secrets on immaturity and shame.
I didn't want to disappoint you.
And you said?
Said we wouldn't have been disappointed. Look how excited we were about, you know, the 3rd child that we did know about.
Oh, there's so much tragedy in this story. Karen says 5 words of painful honesty would have changed everything in this tragic story. Mom, this is your granddaughter. I'm Andy Fox, 10 on your side.
Andy is